How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. So at Survivor Series, we're going to see the champion versus champion, the brand versus brand match card setup, the pay-per-view that was once called bragging rights setup here, but apparently I guess there wasn't much bragging going on there. I don't know. We're going to Survivor Series though, and it can mean only one thing. Well, it can mean multiple things, but we're talking about a WWE champion versus Universal champion matchup in a blockbuster match featuring Randy Orton and Roman Reigns. Your guess is as good as mine as to who will come out on top of this. My guess is Roman, but maybe, no one comes out on top. Maybe we see a DQ or the match ends in a no contest or a countout. We'll see. But let's say the big dog wins. That means Randy Orton loses. Right, bud. Would have never guessed that's how that works. No problem. Happy to help. But you know what? Guess what? That makes for the perfect setup. The setup of a Raw contract holder being able to cash in on a Raw superstar and a Raw title at the moment here. And the only thing that's really in a way here is the Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton rivalry, the one that's been dragging out for a while now. And again, that appears to be the one road bump here. Would Vince essentially put a wrench in that rivalry with Orton dropping the title? I would say yes, as the two plan to square off for what would potentially be one last bout before Survivor Series on Raw, one that could put the end to this rivalry potentially here. And more importantly, I think it's the perfect downtime, as you're seeing that separation between Survivor Series and Royal Rumble, where you can see if you're going to give somebody that's holding that contract, the Money in the Bank contract, a superstar, maybe you don't want to have the title for an extended period of time. You would do that between, the December, January area before Royal Rumble comes around, and then you set up for that, the big WrestleMania match card, whatever that ends up being, the big matchup there with the Universal title. You can have, at that point, The Miz drop it at a Royal Rumble if you want, or something of another along those lines there. So I think it's a perfect setup. If there was a time for him to take over that championship, unless it's post WrestleMania, I think this is the time to be. We'll see if it happens. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.